Hi, we're Mallory Knox. I'm Mikey and I sing.
And I'm Sam and I play bass.
Headed straight to the bottom. Are you alone when you think of me?
It's good. It's the longest tour we've done so far. We haven't done much touring this year, so we've done plenty of festivals and things like that. So it's nice to get back out on the road and see some places we haven't seen for quite a while. You know, genre-wise, us and Reckless Love are quite different, but we see that as nothing more than a challenge, and hopefully we can make a few fans in a place that we wouldn't perhaps have found fans before.
Well, that's the thing. Half the people that come to this kind of show would never have gone to like a Mallory Knox show. So in that way, that's what the support tour's supposed to do: introduce people to your band. So that's what it's been doing so far. It's been good. Yeah, we recorded it back in January of this year, so it's been a long wait. It's coming out in January next year, so it's literally a whole year of sitting on this album. But it's done. It's been done for a while, and we've done death rattle music videos. Just got today the first edit back for our brand new music video for Wake Up, so it's all starting to build up again. You know what I mean? It's starting to move.
People seem very keen for us to get the album out, and we just have to keep saying we're even more keen than you. You know, it's quite frustrating, but it's got to be done.
I don't know if it's the official release date. I just know it's January.
Yeah. So hopefully the first couple of weeks of January.
Yeah.
Will be.
And I wanna be like you.
You're really good. We kind of released a song just before that called Hello, which I was a bit worried about because it was really poppy, and then Death Rattle was literally the other end of the scale to that song. But it was cool to see how everyone, I think they appreciated that Hello was over here and Death Rattle was over here, and it was cool because everything else on the album was like in between them two. But that song itself, I don't know, it got a lot of radio play, it got a lot of TV play, and it's done us a lot of good, really.
Yeah, we're really happy with the reception of it. You know, we're still a small band and stuff, obviously. You know, and it's nice to have got some attention from Radio 1, Kerrang, and XFM and places like that. You know, and it's nice to see the amount of new fans that came through because of great radio station and great TV station. It's cool.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bands always go, it's more mature, but it's just, we've got better as songwriters, I feel. We've got better as a band. We understand more about the music we want to write. Yeah. And I think everyone has generally just upped their game, whether that be Dave or Mike's vocals.
I think we've always said that like we write all the sort of music and that we'd like to hear ourselves. And as any music lover will know, your tastes develop and they change and they become a little heavier or they become a little lighter, or you know, and I think that particularly will reflect through the album. That it's still Mallory Knox, but just like every other music listener and music lover, we've adapted our tastes too. Well, the acoustic EP was something that we've wanted to sort of do for a while. There's a few of the songs that were on Pilot and on the new album we wrote primarily in acoustic, and then took it to the full band practice with the full back line and this and the other. So acoustic's always been a part of our musical process anyway. And at the time particularly, there wasn't a lot going on with us that we could give to the fans. You know, people were wondering what was next, and we thought it would just be a nice opportunity to get something to them and for something new to them, for them to hear, you know, and it was fun at the same time. So.
You never know it 'cause you're not listening. And I know, yes, I know it may sound troubling.
I think when it comes to something we still don't really know much about record labels and all that kind of stuff, but when we knew that there was interest from Wolf, you only had to look at the bands they had at the time, you know, Death Havana, Load Atlantis, and then they've got like Polar, Hilda May, and it just was a really strong looking label, and it was something we wanted to be a part of. And when we first signed to Wolf, you know, they really guided us through the early stages. They helped us out in places, and It's all down to Ian, really. Like, he was the kind of one that, I don't know, he led the way, I think, in some areas of what we did.
Yeah, in the music, I suppose at this stage of being a band, there's a lot of people that don't like you. There's a lot of people that want to take advantage of you, and for a label or an individual within the industry to take an interest in you and to really love what you're doing as much as you love what you're doing, and to be honest and fair, and it's a really refreshing thing, and we got that quite a lot from more. So we're
Can't wait. I mean, Mikey said we listened to their album 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah.
And I've seen them live at Slam Dunk, and I just think they're one of the best live UK bands at the moment. And I think their album, after hearing it, it's insanely good. I mean, yeah, we've met them a couple of times as well. Nice guys. And it's gonna be really good.
Yeah. I mean, again, it goes back to the point of like the tour we're on now is that we haven't been on tour for much time this year. And we're still learning, we're still developing as a touring band. So to be able to go out on another great tour, almost straight after this one, with a band of another different genre, a little bit closer to home for us, perhaps, is great. It just gives us a chance to use the stuff that we've learned this year, festival-wise, and on the Reckless Love tour, to see how far we've come along this year as a band.
Well, we've got the album in January, and then I think the plan is to support tour here and there, and not like jumping the gun a little bit. I mean, there will be a headline tour at some point next year. When that is, I don't know. I mean, it all changes every month. We can say we're doing one thing, and then that will change. Like, originally the album was supposed to come out in May of this year, and look, it's October, and it's still not out. So
yeah, I think obviously summer comes around and the festivals start again, and it's something that we've had a great time doing this year. So we're very much looking forward to the festivals next year. But there's plenty of work for Mallory between January and the festival season. So plenty of touring and plenty of bits and bobs, videos and such. So
we'll be bloody busy, put it that way.
Exciting.
We won't have a week where we're not doing anything. I don't think. Well, that's what I hope.
Yeah, be a good start to the year. I mean, I suppose I do it quite a lot, but I just thank you very much. This tour has been full of people that don't know us, people that perhaps aren't particularly interested, which is sounds sad, but it's okay. But we've had plenty of kids coming through the door in the Mallory t-shirts and jumping around and singing along regardless.
And paying a lot of money as well.
Absolutely.
I mean, some of them might not, like the Reckless Love fans aren't into us sometimes, and our fans might not be into them, but they pay a lot of money to come watch us do a support show, and that for me is unbelievable. So thank you to every single one to come watch them this tour. It's amazing.
Yeah. Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
I don't know that.
There you go.
Ooh, I take it they've started downstairs then?
Just started, yeah.